Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, grasshoppers. Europe has not done its time change yet, I don't think. We're going to have to join the mix. Did not get my morning study in as I had planned. Ron ahay, ladies and gentlemen. Ron hey. Streamlabs on YouTube. So our YouTube stream is up. Also, text-to-speech available there. We will be doing a few things. Give me the big dog, Profitable Crows. What is Profitable Crow's record here? Usually only registered completely for Blitz. We're approximately the same strength, give or take. He is from Aussie. Didn't realize that my coffee warmer was not on until just now. This could be bad. Let's check out Charles numero uno. Trying to win this drawn position. He's going to have to be a little bit more creative. Number one rule, do not offer any draws. What is he doing? Repeating the position. I would never repeat the position. Fine. Started off with a draw. Charles numero uno and I cannot be the same rating. I have to be different. My rapid rating is down. We are live. 2686 on the game front. I think my chart for which ones I need are down below. The Saragossa opening. Still trying to raise my performance in some areas. Okay, so we seem to be updated. Check our opening numbers. For C3, we should be at 324. We're at 326. Let us fix that. And for playing C3 on the first move, 326. We're up to 58%. That's a good sign. Let's adjust that percentage. 340, 424, yada, yada, yada. $11.11, 200, 222, 227. We could make this a little bigger so that everybody can see what we're up against. My performances as white with D3. What? So bad. I guess that's the next one we'll work on, right? D3 as white. I wonder. Interesting. All right, I have some creative ideas there that we can employ. I'm not a big fan of this particular song. Let's keep moving. 340, 276, 257. What? On G4, 257, 251, 246, 235. And against the move E4 as black. We'll check our stats. We ought to improve our performances here as black. Let's just check our performances for a moment here. Versus e4. Data. Sort. So 1,659 Carl Cogs. $1,659 Carl Cogs. Let's see here. Is this true? As black against e4, we played 5,400 games. 5,416 games. That's a new number. 2,907 versus d4. So e4 is the prevalent marker. Knight f3. 536. Yes, I'm keeping track. For what it's worth. 436. What? C4s? That number seems wrong. That number seems wrong. I think it's updating. I believe that those numbers are higher. 218 in the B3 department. That's right. 132 F4s. Ah, so now I do know the numbers are wrong. Interesting. All right, I guess we won't be concerned that much. Versus D4. We have 1942, 161, 153, 144, 123. Oops. 124 F5s. I played it recently. 106, 102, 61, 31. 25 B6s. Has our percentage improved? 56%? Yes, it has. We're up to 56%. That may not be such a bad number. Knight A6 really needs some work, though. Against Knight F3. 188, 136, 58, 39, 38. Whoops. 39. D5s, 38, 27, 15, 11, 8, 5, 3, and 1. Whoops. 3, 3, and 1. And against C4 as black. This has to be up, right? 203, 125, 26, 25, 18, 16, 13, 8, 6, 3, 2. What have I never played? That's crazy. Let's reset and resume. Reset and resume. Let's join the fray. 52 minutes left. Looks like B6 is on a temporary hiatus. I can't tell what that theme color is. That theme color is very dark. Now it's all the same theme color. No. All right, profitable crows. Counting crows, sir. Counting crows. All right, so against D4. Looking around here, we need to improve our knight A6 percentages. We could be improving them against somebody a little bit easier than profitable crows, though. We're just going to continue on our merry way. Continuing on our merry way. So this is not a London opening by far. But it does look interesting. Wow. That's interesting. Is he going to continue on the same front? We've got profitable crows out of his London roots. He's a little bit more along the lines of Kensington at this point. And now for something completely ridiculous. What should it be? Let's power forward. Should we try to embarrass him ever so slightly? Maybe bishop to g4 in the near future. Honestly, it really doesn't matter the quality of the opening at these stages. What matters is the quality of the middle game and the end game. And now, we'll keep it up. We'll just keep up with the Joneses a little bit, just in case we get overworked on the d5 square. Try to run him out of room. Run him out of moves. Run him out of grooves. Run him out of moves. Run him out of grooves. Run him out of moves. Run him out of grooves. And e4. D takes e4. Knight takes e4. Yep, this is all part of the plan. And do we have more to see in this arena? Bishop takes, D takes. Is my knight trapped? Could be. Could be very, very annoying. Takes. No, it's not trapped.
Said. Hi, Master Chess Dojo.
And now D4. Let's just keep up the pressure just a little bit. Just a small offering. Oh, he got that? That's a bummer. He did gain a bit of time on me, mate. Just a little wee bit of time. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-da bum bum bum.
Polly
Said. Do you know Jules' Gambit today is her birthday?
No way. Is it in my calendar? Oh. Is it? Is it in my calendar? Let's keep him in the center. Let's keep him honest. Why don't we, mate?
Polly
Said. She streamed yesterday, that's how I found out.
Oh, I see. Let's offer him a quick trade, eh? Maybe he'll take the bite. Maybe he'll take the bait.
Polly
Said. She has improved her chess a lot in a short time.
She has. It is extremely impressive. All we need now is Zeruk doubling.
Polly
Said. I finally got rid of the in my tortoise rating. Now if only I could get rid of the after some of my moves.
I know, right? Let's see here. Calendar. Let's check the dojo calendar for a moment and make sure that Julia is... What day is today? Today is the... Well, I don't have her in my calendar. Thank you for that.
I am back over 2000 BTW.
Can I do it this way? Wait a minute. I'm up on exchange, right? Let's offer him. Let's offer him. Some chances here. We need to keep control of everything, unfortunately. We do need to keep control of some things. I may need to fight for the open file. No time for the old in-out, love. Just here to read the meter. No time for the old in-out, love. Just here to read the meter. That was a very strange move. Knight takes b7. If there are 3 or 4 squares that should not be in anyone's roster, it would be b7, b2, g2, and g7. Those are the knight's possibly worst squares next to a1, h1, a8, and h8.
Woman's cheated.
Said. GG
Namaste.
destroyed me.
Yeah, the power of knight a6. Knight a6 is absolutely horrible, right? We're on to d3, it seems. We're improving our results with d3.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
Well, that's
I
interesting.
enjoyed na6.
It doesn't matter what the opening. It only matters that we have fun when we are playing this game we call cheese. Cheese play. Oh no, my c4 pawn. Wow. Okay. Moving the same piece twice in the opening. Always welcome. Always, always, always welcome. Always, always, always welcome. Always, always, always welcome. This is a very interesting photo op. Well, at least he stopped that. So here, there, and yonder. What has he got? E4, C4, B4, D4. Can I do this? Let's just lock down on these dark squares while I'm at it.
Call E.
Said. I would have played e4 but on move 1.
Gegenspiel. Gegenspielen. How about that strong passed F pawn? Now, let's just keep up with the Joneses. 2 connected passed pawns. Eh? Can we make a deal here? So if I push, I mean, I don't understand what he plans on doing here. But he's definitely got me. Oh, he's got me there. He gets to take a free pawn. That's a bummer. Fair enough. I love his queen being tied down to the D5 pawn, though. That much is true. So now does F6 work? Or do I have to be concerned? I am a wee bit concerned. So now F6. We will tag in just a moment. But only if it's worth it. I'm going to tag in on the king side only if it is worth it. He's calculating whether or not he can win my e5 pawn. And it's possible that he can. Where do I want to go? F7? How does he go after that pawn if he goes to F7? Bishop takes. All right, let's batten down some of the kingside hatches just because I want white squares to work with. I do. I want white squares to work with on the king side. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you? Just a small, immediate threat, small, immediate threat, small, immediate threat, small. Music with a chess with a beat. Just happy that Kelmax did not berserk me. The ultimate sign of disrespect. Are we trading? Are we trading? Are we trading? We might be. Bishop G3. Bishop takes F8. Bishop takes E1. Bishop E7. Thank you very much. Slow motion disaster. That's what rapid chess is. Slow motion disasters. Winning. 30 moves or less. Can I do that? Check. This is just amusing. Oh, thank you, boob. Oh, I'm not used to someone other than Jessica. Thanks, Gabe. All right. So far, so good. Wow. Wait a minute now. This looks like somebody else made breakfast today. I wonder if Gabe made breakfast.
Said. I was expecting a bishop trade on d6, but your way worked. GG.
No, we didn't need a bishop trade. Uh-oh.
Polly.
Said. Did I tell you I am playing in the Montana Open next month?
No way. Slip the dates into our IRL tournaments on the Discord. That would be very cool if you could. It'd be very, very cool if you could.
Polly.
So against E4,
I will get there a few days early and do some sightseeing.
our B6 is still a little low. Oh, this guy. We're going to give him the Carl. This guy. Got to show him some absolute respect. Breakfast included.
Polly.
Said. I stopped playing the exchange variation of the Karo can.
Really? Good for you. Stretch that. Keep going.
Polly.
Said. You are not the only person who panned it.
It's just too simplistic. There's only one plan, unfortunately. The number of ways to equalize is just too great. And now for something completely indifferent. How do I want to bother him? Let me count the ways. Gonna have to settle for this for now. My opponent is helping me with caveman chess. Caveman chess. He attacks my rook. I move my rook to a better square. And now, sacking a pawn. Or am I? Oh no. Maybe I'm sacking a piece. Yes, yes. It's really sad. Yeah. Rook takes g7 would have been a little more effective. And flashier. Just hung a piece. I'm gonna have to give that line of the Carl Khan a little more look, a little greater look.
Doff Draden.
Said. Hi all.
Soft Dryden, how are you? Namaste. Further proof that YouTube gets you. We are making D3 playable again. This is our second D3 of the day. Interesting.
Polly.
Said. D3 looks like a mouse slip.
Doesn't it? The only difference here. Oh no.
Polly.
Said. Now you are playing a normal opening a tempo behind.
Well, not really a normal opening. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. But my opponent did give up his dark square bishop. I am very appreciative of that. I'm not sure what he gave it up for yet. But we'll find out. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. The old-fashioned double attack. Wow. Seriously, folks. Knight takes, queen moves.
Now words.
Said. Hello there.
Queen takes e4 could have been better. But I like the direct attack. What? Wow. Wow. Wow.
Polly.
Wow.
Said. I was wondering why you didn't take on e4, it doesn't look poison to me.
It probably was better. It was more than likely better. I have water. Water will have to do. So what's the story now, Morning Glory? Takes, check.
Polly.
This looks like too much fun.
I had never heard of a poison pawn until game 1 of Fischer Spassky.
Really? I'm so tempted to play what I'm going to play, but I'm not going to do it.
Polly.
Said. I was 9 years old, that's my excuse.
We're going to do a little bit of piece relocation here since our opponent has such a safe king.
Pegasus sway.
Said. Paul 1 e4, I don't think it was a mouse slip but getting out of your comfort zone, John S. thought, I think.
Indeed, Paul. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Hay. Whoa. You sacked a pawn? But for what means? Is he getting castled? I understand what I think he thinks. So now, I'm not sure what is going on here, but there are too many things hanging. Way too many things hanging. He can't take on e3 because of mate and 2. His bishop is hanging, his knight is hanging, he's got queen h4, I take on a6. Do your puzzle streaks, ladies and gentlemen. How is Stockholm? Signal fired, no words. Let's get no words up here. Let's get everybody going. So we've got stuff hanging on both sides of the board. My opponent is no slouch. Chester King. CK, aka Calvin Klein. Was Calvin Klein born in 46? I don't know. So is he getting
Polly.
enough for this?
I am now at 1,520. I hope I do well enough in my next tournament to necessitate a change.
Pegasus sway.
Said. At home in Vaxjo over the weekend. On Monday there will be a trip to Stockholm to work.
All right, he can only capture one at a time, so let's see which one he chooses to capture. And we will work from there, 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 there. We will work from there. We will work from there, 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 there. So now we're up 2 pieces, which I thought it was going to be 2 pieces for a rook. I really did.
Polly.
Said. Pegasus sway while you are in Stockholm. Challenge Anna Kramling to a game.
Is she ready or up for a game? This could actually prompt resignation. As I take a rook with check. Not friendly, I'm afraid. Not friendly at all. Bringing up our D3 stats. Our D3 stats as white were atrocious. We had a mere 55% with white with D3. Now that we've gotten 2 in, hopefully we can improve it by at least 1% or 2. So against profitable crows, we played knight a6. I have a feeling that that improved our score to 67% as black. I don't have to play knight a6 again versus 1d4. Other questionable moves against d4 that have a great percentage are h6 and a6. I'm at 92% with a6 against d4. White just doesn't want to play e4. Voberg, what can we do with white? What do we need the most improvement with? I'm going to give him the old f3. f4. And we're going to see if he is a d4 player. Classical, Leningrad, against e3, against e6, we're going with Leningrad.
Said. Paul 1e4. It would be fun then. In that case I have met her whole chess family. Even Pia's brother Dan has 3 draws.
You've drawn with Dan 3 times? You would have played her whole chess family, yeah? Okay, that's a good move. I want to encourage even more intrusion. I do. Wow.
Pegasus sway.
Said.
Can I not evict
No
him?
here for her and Pia.
We've gotten into a backdoor, really bizarre classical Dutch. A very bizarre classical Dutch. Can we play even more? All right, that one has to go. One of these two has to go. I'm thinking that one has to go as well.
Said. Is it New York system?
The New York system of the Leningrad? That's a good question. Let's just keep grabbing space. More and more espacio. More and more espacio. Now, a word from our sponsor. Yes, yes.
Now words.
Said. Wait, we have a sponsor.
We have a sponsor, Chess Informant, ladies and gentlemen. I even called them up, and they had me listed as a contributor, which was very cool of them. All right, moment of truth. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. I don't know if he saw that one because his queen is unprotected. We sort of beat him backwards into a wee bit of submission. A wee bit of submission.
Said. Too many people on pause, I find.
Yeah, they can only stay for a short period of time. I actually find that the shorter the arena, it's almost better. Takes. So do I have to worry about this? Do I have to worry about this? So I am, just in case. All right. We will worry about it later. He can break the pin. He can break this bloody pin. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. I think that was ill-advised. Just a bit ill-advised. Bum, 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 bum. This time we have this, but I was expecting knight b6 last move. Da-dum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Should I play bishop to... Maybe not. No way. We're up a pizza. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-dum. 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 Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum. bum ba da da da. Bum bum ba da da da. Bum bum ba da da da. Bum bum ba da da da. Namaste, Fauberk. Namaste. Look at Kingslayer Sloan berserking his way. Who did he play? He had a rough start versus. Let's give Kingslayer Sloan a shout out. I don't know if he's allowed to play in this backyard, but I'm happy he's here. His mom doesn't know about it. Or daddy. Daddy Danny doesn't know about it. This is a good, safe environment. Nicely done. What's his performance rating? 1944? That seems about right. Having lost to Charles numero uno, I would have had a better performance rating if I could have gotten in gear. I did not know he was a factor.
Yay me.
Yes. You berserked appropriately, sir. You definitely berserked appropriately. And you beat Charles numero uno. That's a huge win.
It's 2:25 in the morning.
It is 2:25 in the morning, indeed. So let's see, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. I don't know if we have time to run a simul and try to build the dojo. 26, 28, 69.
Said. Clean sweep otherwise.
Pegasus Sway.
Said.
Paul 184's birthday
2,492
tomorrow.
Only 2 games.
Happy birthday, Paul. We have to add Jules Gambit. We do have to add Jules Gambit.
Kingslayer Sloan.
F3.
John, when's the podcast?
That is a very good question. $228. Is that what we got it up to? Yeah, it should be at 228 respectively. I have been so exhausted, although I think I'm taking next week off from camp in order to A, finish the book, B, get a lot of work done around the house because I do need some time off. And that is relatively key. Relatively. Absolutely key. Absolutely key. Absolutely key. Tranquil Dart.
Pegasus Sway.
Said. HTTPS member Shack SE show individual performance Surplay Idaho 14255 parted 38,547 high classes true.
Whoa. Nicely done. Or is this
Pegasus
not
Sway.
you?
Said.
Bottle of hay?
7p on the time.
$7p on the time. Yeah, the time will adjust
Pegasus
when
Sway.
daylight savings in Europe catches up.
Per 2,808.
Nice. 2808. Wow. Where is he from? Nedzad. Dennis Arman, aka Beta Master. That's a beast mode. 7-0. No draws. No losses. We are looking at. I wonder if I can bring it up. How can I bring it up? Content 1. 1 second here. I just need to look around.
Pegasus
First
sway.
off, we'll go to our just chatting screen
He plays on team 2.
while I look for studio mode. And that's the wrong screen for simultane. The intermission screen. Interesting. Wonder if I can change it there. Ba-da-da-da-bum,
Now words.
Said. What are you trying, Toto Sensei?
I was looking for one second. What window is this? I'm going to switch up to show Ron's tournament. And I think I may or may not have found it. Blurb, speech chat, what in the world?
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. He was looking for his FM training.
Match title otherwise. Window capture. It should be Microsoft Edge. But what was it before? Aha. It was a calendar, so maybe. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do it. Cancel. Oh no, but it remembers my last window. That's too bad. What I need is a new search. Desktop window. I'm just going to use the intermission screen for this. Game capture.
Now words.
Said. Rigged.
Pegasus sway.
Said. Kingslayer Sloan, he is fighty train.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Indeed.
Indeed, indeed. That's the original window.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. I would bet some cash that I can get to FM before John.
I think we need to give Rogan a phone number for Gamblers Anonymous. Absolutely need to give him a phone number for Gamblers Anonymous.
Now words.
Said. Kingslayer Sloan, I would bet the opposite.
I almost guarantee you that if that were what it would take to get Kingslayer Sloan into an over-the-board
Kingslayer
tournament,
Sloan.
that would be pretty impressive.
Now Erds 123 happy to take action.
Let's transition it up. So I was trying to set up the intermission screen.
Now words.
Said. What's the wager, how much?
There has to be a deadline on this because the problem with open-ended bets is that if neither of us make it to FM, then the bet remains
Oh, a
open.
duel.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. How much should I do now, Erds?
I figure you should put each 5,000 in my bank
Woman's
account, and
cheese.
I'll hold on to it for you.
Said.
You got to post.
Can I suggest a controversial poll with my channel points?
There you go. You could definitely suggest a controversial poll. this intermission screen. Sources. So in reality, what I want to do is do a window capture or display capture. How about that? Since we're on the intermission screen. And then I love this. But it's not showing me the right window. The Acer. Oh, that's good.
Now words.
Said. Kingslayer Sloan, I will put 20 subs on John winning.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Should we get rid of women's FIDE titles?
Should we get rid of women's FIDE titles? That is a very good, if not just plain controversial.
Kingslayer
I have my
Sloan.
own opinion on that one, so
Sick.
therefore it works out
Make
well.
this a good podcast, John.
Whoops.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Poll please.
All right. We're going for it.
Now words.
Said. SEC.
But with that 1,000, he could do a subscriber match, World Championship match. This doesn't seem
Woman's
like
cheated.
such good value.
Said. Thank you LOL.
Gotta be behind the emote wall.
Now words.
Said. Done.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Yeah, but it's bullet.
So now we have this screen. And I wanted to bring up what Kingslayer Sloan and I were discussing earlier.
Now Erds 123 Kingslayer Sloan, will you match my bet?
Woman's cheated.
Said. Vote people.
We don't really need to translate this to English because it does strange things. To bring this in just a little bit on the left, and a little bit on the right, or on the other side, on the left.
Polly.
Said. I don't have a strong opinion on the topic. I can understand each side of the argument.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Now Erds 123, of course I believe I'm going to win this.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
He has to play classical
Hall
chess.
184 fair.
So I think that this is a pretty safe bet. That Kingslayer Sloan will never ever play classical chess.
Woman's cheated.
Said. Kingslayer Sloan, you haven't voted.
Now words.
Said. Kingslayer Sloan, it's a deal then.
Dennis Lindstrom, so how many of these players besides
I
Ron
have a
do I
strong
know?
opinion on whether E4 is superior to D4.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Wow.
Said. Give me some ADHD drugs and I'm good.
We don't have a photo of this guy, huh? Tiger, of course, we all know. He should have a photo. I don't know, if the guy that doesn't have a photo, I don't think it should be a valid result. Feta Master in action. A different type of goat. Feta chess. Now, do I know any of these other players? I don't necessarily know. Aside from Tiger, Dennis through streaming, and of course Ron Hay.
Sway.
Said. If you click on the icon and you get the game.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
Oh, really?
Have you voted in the poll, John? LOL.
Oh, I have not yet voted in the poll. Let me find my way around to it. I think I need to look at it on a regular browser window.
Pegasus Sway.
Said. Lick Tiger.
Pegasus Sway.
Click Tiger, eh?
Tiger.
Head in there. Let's see if Tiger, oh, I see. I have to click on the result to get the game. Right? Or the night. There we go. Can I make this board bigger? There we go. And are we cut off? Yes. So therefore, we will. Oh, not put it there. Not put it there necessarily. Minimize that one. We have a lovely background. In case you were wondering, it's just a nice ecological background. PGN viewer by Chess Tempo. Oh yeah, Tiger is playing the Najdorf these days. But he's choosing the 7 Queen to C7, aka the Skavenigan variation. This has an excellent book written about it by John Ems from years ago. 7 Queen C7 was also what Garry Kasparov favored in his early days. This shows remarkable ambition on Tiger's part. So white now has a very serious advantage with that pawn on d5 being very, very weak. We also have, I wonder if I can draw on this. Control? Nope. I have to learn how to mark up. Annotation, symbols. Reset. Better is. This is the initiative, the attack. With the idea, better is. Not as good as. Where's greater than? What is better than? Oh, this is better than.
Said. Alright CYA guys, thanks for the tourney.
Wait a minute, Womans, what was the result of our poll? Our poll resulted in... I didn't get to see who voted on what.
Woman's cheated.
Said.
A resounding no.
Resounding no.
Well, having coached many young
Woman's cheated.
female champions,
Said. I was the only yes.
having coached many female champions, it helps at the moment to keep a second bar, but I think it should be downplayed as much as possible. Absolutely, I think it should be downplayed, as is the case of Judith Polgar and many others.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. As it's already here, it's probably better to leave them.
But it could be tougher to become those titles. They could
Women's
actually
cheated.
slowly
Said.
move up the
Yeah, I would advocate for
qualifications. You could also move the qualifications up in standard toward the standard titles. Before I get into trouble for being on Lichess, I should be careful here. Right? I'm gonna head back. Uh-oh. What happened to